Welcome to the first ever Mission Monday. This is the first ever. And I wanted to introduce you guys my friend Rahim Chafik. He is the owner of Galloway Transportation, and he's actually a customer of QT Business Solutions. And I just really wanted to come out here and let you guys know what we're going to be doing for Mission Mondays is kind of, see what happens when we go through a whole process, and get to the end and just, you got good stuff happening. But Raheem, my buddy, this is my buddy. I'm just going to have you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Rahim Chafik. Currently, I live in Kingwood, Texas, and I am the owner of Galloway Transportation, which is a semi-trucking company, and I move refrigerated products or frozen products.
All right. All right. So Raheem, tell me, before you came to QT, tell me about your trucking business and what you were going through and kind of where you were prior to coming to QT Business Solutions.
Well, before I came to QT Business Solutions, I was taking all my advice from other truck drivers and owner operators that I thought had a lot of experience and a lot of know-how in the industry. But I was running one truck. I didn't have any business credit. I was doing a lease purchase where my name wasn't even on the title of the truck. And I was told I couldn't get a PPP loan. I didn't know anything about EIDL loans. I didn't know anything about business credit. And that's kind of where I was structured before I came to QT Business Solutions. But after seeing a post from your husband on Facebook, I contacted you, and now all of my stuff is straightened out really good. I'm organized, and I have QT Business Solutions to thank for it.
All right. Well, tell me, let's talk about that process. You saw the PP, you saw the Facebook post, and you wanted to learn if you could get PPP or I think when I talked to you, I don't think you even knew about the EIDL at all. We were gonna, I think you were calling to just see if you could get some business funding, and I said, hey, you were right in luck because there's some EIDL. So I don't even think it was you were specifically looking for the EIDL, and then hey, it would just so happen that it was the best type of financing that was out there, and we ended up going that route. But tell me about that process. Like, what was the process of getting your EIDL, your PPP? How did QT help you with that?
Well, QT Business Solutions helped me immensely with that because, like I stated before, I was getting my advice from other truck drivers, and they told me I didn't qualify for a PPP loan. So, by listening to people that I thought had experience because they've been in an industry for a while, actually cost me money because I missed out on the first round of the PPP loans. But when I had contacted you, luckily they had came out with the EIDL loan that I didn't know anything about. And the first time we got the EIDL loan in 2019, that process was pretty quick. But luckily, I had all my taxes current, and it only took I think it was a 5-day turnaround to get the money funded to my business checking account. And by not listening to other people and listening to a professional, that enabled me to repair my trucks. It enabled me to get down payments on my trailers. And it also enabled me to move out from under the thumb of the company that I was lease purchased to, and to get my own authority and to start my own business and to control all my affairs myself.
I just put up a nice picture of one of those clean Galloway transportation trucks. So when you first got that first EIDL, what did you do with it? What was your first, what happened, and then how did your business change? That's important.
Well, before I was paying out almost $3,000 a month for a truck payment. So when I got the EIDL loan, that helped me get financing for a loan that dropped my truck payment down $2,000 a month. So that right there freed up extra income to the business that I was getting. But also that helped me do all the repairs on the truck. It helped me get a APU generator for the truck, so I didn't have to idle the truck all the time. That helped save on the wear and tear of the engine. It helped me basically get a brand new suspension on the truck and fix all the repairs that I needed. And it was just great. It did everything for me. And it bought it gave me the down payment for my 2010 Kenworth. And it also gave me the down payment to be able to purchase 2 refrigerated trailers, which all the money from the EIDL loan helped me generate more revenue.
Wow, wow. And then you went on to get a secondary driver, so it seems like your business is starting to grow. Tell me about that process. I know sometimes it's a little bit hard finding, great work, but you took that step and actually hired someone after you got this EIDL loan. Tell me about that process of hiring someone and you not the only person having to do all the work yourself and drive the trucks yourself.
Yeah, well, the long-term goal of my company is for me not to drive the trucks, to have people running the equipment for me. But QT Business Solutions, with getting me the EIDL loan, helped me set up the whole infrastructure of my company, helping me get set up with ADP, with payroll. I have a safety compliance company that I use. So when I hire on a driver, they go to safety compliance, background check, drug test, everything's clear, then I can put them in my trucks to drive them. But the driver that I had initially for my other truck is somebody I worked with, but by getting the EIDL loan, we weren't getting a good deal at the time, and that enabled him to come with me. And that helped cover payroll for when you're first starting out. Because of COVID, I had to get all this stuff transferred to Texas from Michigan. That EIDL money helped me get by for 30 days till I could get in to the tax assessor to change over the plates and the titles and the registrations and the IRP and everything for the company. So the EIDL loan was huge.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm just so happy that we're able to help you with that. And then the law changed, and then now you are able to recently get your EIDL increased. So tell us where you're going from now.
With the second EIDL increase, that's helping me get out of factoring. And basically, factoring is when you give somebody your accounts receivables, they take out 2.75% and give you the rest. But if something happens, if they don't get paid within 90 days, they take the money back from you. So with this new EIDL loan that I got, that enables me to pay off the factoring company, which per truck saves me $1,000 a month. So when my second truck running, that's a $2,000 savings a month that goes into my pocket. And that also enabled me to, basically do some more repairs that needed to be done on my trucks and trailers, because you have to have all your repairs done. So when you're driving, you don't get tickets, tires don't blow up, parts don't fall off, brakes don't fail. So with that, I also have 2 fully compliant trucks for the FMCSA. And also with that money, that's going to enable me to buy more trucks in the future. And because of the 30-year rate I got on it at 3.75%, I'm going to be able to buy equipment without having any payments. So I'll be generating revenue. I'll probably double my income revenue without having the 5-year payment on it. And that's going to help my company immensely, generate tons of revenue. And the payment on it is minute compared to the revenue I'm going to generate from it.
Yes, yes. Tell me now, you don't have to give us numbers of where you were prior to going to QT, but you can give us like percentages of, what increase in revenue you have had since coming over to QT. So you can share whatever you want to share. Like, okay, did we get higher revenues? That what all that good stuff.
Before I came to QT, let's just say after coming to QT, my revenue increased 400%. Well, no, not 400.
Okay, that was a lot.
Yeah. So it basically, I'll say it quadrupled.
Ooh,
4 times.
Yeah,
My revenue is 4 times more. My revenue is 4 times more than what it was, because I actually came back from my tax accountant today, and my 2021s are 4.5 times more than before I came to QT as of today. So.
Snap-alicious. Okay. That makes me that just like because people don't see what it's a lot of work that goes into that. When we're writing a business plan and we're going through our classes, we're not just doing a business plan, or we're not just getting funding. We're putting structures in place so that you can go to the next level. And you know what? That actually, the end result to me is just like, I just so proud. Keep going. I cut you off.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. And the main thing people should know, like you said about QT Business Solutions, is they're going to give you an infrastructure. I had no idea what I was doing, and people were taking advantage of me, and I was losing money from my naivety of not knowing the industry and the business. But people need to know what QT Business Solutions, they take you from A to Z with the business infrastructure, with business credit. I used to be a LLC, and now I'm an S corporation, so that helps out with the tax advantages and the taxes and everything. So they help you out from A to Z. I was one truck. I was one truck on a lease purchase, having no idea what I was doing. Now within a year and a half, I have business credit. I can go anywhere and sign on the dotted line to buy any piece of equipment I need. And none of this wasn't able to do any of this a year and a half ago. So like I said, when you go with QT Business Solutions, they set you up from A to Z, besides grants, besides loans, besides PPP or anything else. They help you get funding with banks. They teach you business credit. They teach you everything. And that's why my company has grown exponentially in a year and a half.
Awesome. Well, I want to take you guys out with just saying, this is Rahim Chafik. He is the owner of Galloway Transportation. If you are someone that is in need of, transportation and refrigerated trucks, Rahim, how do they contact you?
They can just contact me on my direct business line, which is 832-977-9161. And I'm looking to grow my company. Like I said, just from where I'm at now in a year and a half through QT Business Solutions, I plan on growing my company even more. I want to add on more trucks, more trailers. I'll need more drivers. I'll need somebody. I'll be, hopefully in the next year, I'll be getting some land and an office, hiring mechanics, hiring brokers, hiring dispatchers. And then I also plan to branch off and create more businesses off of this business, buying and selling trucks, um, doing and starting a brokerage where I can be able to broker loads, even if they don't want to drive my trucks. If they're owner operators and have their own trucks, I can find the brokered loads for them. So
Ooh, so give them your number again and any other way that you want them to contact you. So you said that you are looking for truck drivers. So if you would like to drive for Galloway Transportation, he's looking for you. The sky's the limit. This guy's got cash. He got everything. He got the infrastructure. He's ready to take you to the next level, and he treats you right as an employee too. So, he's looking for that. He's looking for brokers. He's looking for a lot of stuff. Give them your number one more time, Rahim, and any other way that you want them to, like your website or any other way you want them to contact you.
yeah, you can contact me at Galloway Transportation at 832-977-9161, or you can email me at my business email, which is rchafik at gallowaytransportation.com.
All right. All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you again for coming out to check out the very first ever Mission Monday. We're going to be trying to do this with many of our customers. So if you are someone that we helped, or, a lot of times we got people that call me back and say they just watched my live and got some grants. We want to interview you too. All right, so give us a call. You can definitely give us a call at 248-416-1755, or just, look us up, hit direct message us, or call the office.